Well, good evening, folks. It's Monday, March 23rd, 2020, and here we are struggling again with the uncertainty and the demands of a changing world. Tonight, I would like to just encourage you to keep the faith, hang in there, continue to connect with people who you know and care about you and that you care about. And I'd like to share just a brief word today. I was thinking as we are watching, most of us are watching our 401ks and our retirement plans. I'm scared to even check mine. I checked it last week and I haven't looked at it in a couple of days. But a lot of things are uncertain around us right now, and our financial future would be one of those things. And I was drawn to the passage of scripture that Timothy, and Paul wrote Timothy. He said, "Instruct those who are rich in this present world not to be conceited or fix their hope on the uncertainty of riches, but on God, who richly supplies us with all things to enjoy." So now's the time to make sure we're keeping our attentions and our focus on Him, and those other things will work themselves out in the long run. By contrast, even though we have uncertainty of riches and uncertainty of schedules and uncertainty of our immediate future, we do have a certainty of a refuge. Psalm 91, we're reminded of that. The verse 4 verses say, "He who dwells in the shelter of the Most High will abide in the shadow of the Almighty. I will say to the Lord, my refuge and my fortress, my God in whom I trust. For it is He who delivers you from the snare of the trapper and from the deadly pestilence. He will cover you with His pinions, and under His wings you may seek refuge. His faithfulness is a shield and a bulwark." I have some animals in my yard that I watch, some birds, and I've discovered a word in this passage called pinions. Looked it up to make sure what it was, but it's the flight feathers of a bird. It's the outer part of their wings, and in this particular passage, I think we're being reminded that when we're in uncertain times or when we're scared, just like a bird will cover its nest. I have some killdeer in my yard, and that's their way that they protect their eggs when they're little ones, whenever when they're still in an egg form. And so you get close to them, they'll go and hover over the nest and spread their wings out to protect their little ones. It says that God's like that when we're being in the middle of a pestilence, that His people can expect to have God spread His wings over us and guard us. Then also says that He's a bulwark. He is that's a defensive wall. So when we're find our refuge in Him, we go to Him. He builds a wall around us to protect us from the things that are challenging around us. So just a reminder to you today that we can find our refuge and our strength in Jesus, God the Father. When we're surrounded by uncertainty, He is certain and He is faithful. Well, hang in there. This is certainly an interesting time. I've been making phone calls to people all day long, checking on them and checking with students and individuals, people in my world. Everybody's feeling the same anxieties, but God will allow us to persevere through this time. Good to speak with you. Look forward to talking to you soon.